A warm welcome to all present here. Here we are, the Ursuline Franciscan Sisters, to present to you the story of our charism. On the feast of the Presentation of the Lord, February 2nd, 1888, a band of 12 maidens, responding to the divine call, dedicated themselves to his service, were presented to the Lord by the pastor of Rosario Cathedral, Mangalore, Reverend Father Urbanstein S.J. Father Urbanstein S.J. realized the need of co-opting lay people in the pastoral ministry, entrusting to organized groups some of the parish activities. Father Stein gathered together a group of committed young women to help him in the pastoral activities of the parish. Father Stein, being a German who had known in his own country the Ursuline sisters founded by Saint Angela Merici, Father Stein organized these committed young women into an association, giving them as their model and inspiration Saint Angela Merici, the foundress of the Ursulines. He discerned the charism of the Spirit in those young women who offered themselves to help him in his pastoral ministry, gave them the forma vitae, namely the rule and form of life of the company of Saint Ursula, founded by Saint Angela Merici, and on the great day of Easter 1887, the Pious Association of Saint Ursula was born in Mangalore. The untimely death of Father Urbanstein on October 21st, 1888, proved to be no less than a striking blow dealt to the company. Yet, the pioneers of the association, headed by Mother Nympha Fernandez, successfully withstood the impact and undauntedly devoted themselves in a special way to the Lord and to the service of the local church and society with a motto solely for the love of God, as found in the first legacy of Saint Angela Merici. On May 13, 1934, the Company of Saint Ursula received the canonical approval from the Holy See and was erected as a religious congregation of the Catechist Sisters of Saint Ursula. After a year of canonical novitiate, the sisters started to live in communities. This was also in keeping with the spirit of Saint Angela Merici, since her Ursuline sisters had already changed their life into a congregation of sisters living in communities. The evolution of the Company of Saint Ursula, as well as of the Association of the Ursulines of Mangalore, to become recognized as religious communities in the Church. In the genuine spirit of Saint Angela, who had been a Franciscan tertiary and had imbibed the apostolic and missionary spirit of the Poverello of Assisi, the Ursulines of Mangalore, in their effort to realize their identity and to renew their religious life, expressed their desire to be incorporated into the Franciscan family. Through the mediation of Father Pacificus OFM Cap, a rescript of affiliation was obtained on August 16, 1955 from the Minister General of the Capuchin Friars of Milan. The constitutions were rewritten in the spirit and pattern of the Franciscan rule, and the congregation came to be called the Ursuline Sisters of the Third Order of Saint Francis of Assisi, in brief, the Ursuline Franciscans. It was with Franciscan joy and confidence that the sisters spread themselves out into the universal church with no hindrance whatsoever. The occasions flowed in. The formation period was extended and strengthened. All the communities progressed spiritually and materially, responding to the signs of the times. The long-awaited invitation from different dioceses of India were being immediately responded to one by one, stepping out first to Mysore in 1956, then to Chikmagalur in 1958, Bangalore in 1966, Ooty and Belgaum in 1969, to Northeast in 1975 and to North India in 1977. In 1986, the administration was decentralized with the formation of two regions in the south, one in the northeast and another in the north missions. In 1987, the congregation moved to West Germany and in 1992 to Italy. After the Franciscan affiliation, there was a rapid growth in all the areas of the congregation. The year 1995 bears special importance in the history of the congregation. It was blessed with a decree of pontifical status, and the revised constitutions were approved by the Sacred Congregation for consecrated and apostolic life in Rome. With the pontifical status, the Ursuline Franciscan sisters are challenged to launch deeper into the untrodden paths and fresh horizons of the Universal Church. Thus, from 2004, we began our mission in Tanzania, Kenya, and USA. Today, as Ursuline Franciscan sisters, we re-articulate our charism. We launch deeper into the life of the people solely for the love of God, in simplicity of life, and proclaim the message of the fullness of life of God's kingdom. We make our own a specific Trinitarian spirituality drawn from the three dimensions of Jesus' reality, namely his Abba experience of love, spirituality of relationship vividly experienced by Saint Angela Merici, his experience of freedom, spirituality of kenosis lived vibrantly by Saint Francis of Assisi, and his experience of Spirit's power, spirituality of discernment intensely sought after by our founder, Father Urban Stein S.J. These three sources influence Ursuline Franciscans' thinking, believing, acting, and living, and making us effective messengers of Christ to the world. Faithful to its original charism, our congregation pursues its apostolates in the field of pastoral, education, counseling, health, social development, and many other frontline ministries as per the present need of the society and the church at large.
To love, to serve, to share his life with all and spend.
Yes, it was indeed amazing sharing our charism with you. Thank you.